Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Alexis. As you can tell, I have a little bit of a newer setup. My husband and I had this brilliant idea to go to IKEA and try and find something that would help me with my lighting rather than having to spend a couple $100 on some ring lights. So we found these and we've literally stuck them up around my monitor, around my second monitor, I should say. And we've kind of set up our guest room as like my little beauty studio. So, I don't know why, but I'm super nervous to film this video. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's so much more pressure on me now because it's, all like serious and whatnot. But I'm really excited to film this video. I'm going to just be playing around with a bunch of colors. I've really been inspired by a lot of the sunsets that we're having here in Australia right now, with it being fall. So, with that idea, I'm going to be doing a sunset eye. So I'm going to be using like some yellows and some oranges and some purples and some blues and really try and create something beautiful. So if you're interested in watching, keep watching. All right, so I have already primed my face. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with my eyeshadow, and then just kind of go from there. So I'm just going to be priming my eye with my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I use the color Painterly, and that just really evens out the skin tone of my eye and gives a nice sticky kind of base for my eyeshadows to stick onto. I normally start with my foundation and concealer, but today I'm doing it a little differently because, I've got a new setup. It's a whole new me. So I'm just priming my eyes as per my usual routine. Now, this setup is a little weird for me, because I've got my mirror quite a bit of distance from me, so I'm finding it a little hard to see. So I might actually bring the mirror in a little bit closer, or like keep bringing it to my face, if that makes sense. So if it's a little distracting, I apologize, but I'm just taking a look. So eyes are primed and red-eye to go. All right, so first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a floofy ended brush. This is my E2 from ColourPop. So I'm going to be using my Color Burst palette yet again, because this palette is just, again, super colorful. So it's really great for trying to create these types of looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this color here. It's a very light pink color, and I'm just going to start dusting that all over my crease as my transition shade. And I'm probably going to skip through a lot of this or speed it up, because once you've seen somebody put in a transition shade, you've seen it happen a million times. So I'm just dusting this light pink color into my crease, and this is going to help me blend out my other colors when I start putting them on my eyes. I think the technique that I'm going to be using today is a half cut crease, because I kind of want these colors to really, like, I want it to be darker on the outside and kind of fade into the lighter, brighter colors. So I'm going to start by building up my oranges and my yellows and my pinks, and possibly do a little bit of blue and purple just on the outer part of my eye. So with that being said, I think now I've just got to try and work out how I want the colors to lay. So I've actually got a picture up of a sunset. I don't know if I can actually put it in my video because I don't know. I think as long as I reference the picture, I can do that. So I will try and work out how to edit this picture into my video for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this matte pink shade here, this one here. And, oh, I just dug out my black. Damn it to hell. Oh, nice gouge in my black. Oh, I'm so angry. If I didn't have nails, this wouldn't be a problem. Actually, that's not true. I still would have gouged out a massive chunk of it. All right, so I'm going to go in with that pink shade, and I'm just going to continue to build up. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do kind of like a, like I said, I'm going to be doing a cut crease. So I really want to intensify these colors. So I'm laying down and I'm really kind of taking that pink up higher on my eyelid. Now I think I tried to do like a sunset or a sunburst eye, I think is what I called it. Wasn't my best effort. It was a pretty look, but it wasn't like the best I've ever done. So I'm just, like I said, intensifying this color, building it up over where I put that transition shade. And I'm kind of bringing it out a bit on my eye. I got my eyebrows done the other day, actually, and I think the chick did them a little bit thinner than I normally do, but I'm not disliking them. I actually quite enjoy this thinner of an eyebrow. I don't know. What do you guys think? I can't get over how bright these lights are, and I love the fact that now I don't have to wait for like the perfect time to start filming during the day, and I don't have to like continue to have everything piled up on my dining room table. My husband and I, for the first time since I've started my channel, actually sat down and had a dinner at the table, so that was really nice. All right, so next I'm going to be taking my ColourPop E9 brush, and I'm going to be going into this matte orange shade here. And I'm just going to start going a little bit lower in my crease with this one. Now this is a smaller headed, floofy ended brush. And this is really nice for doing more detailed crease work. I feel like, do you guys remember that cartoon Jet? I feel like Jet right now with these bright 80s style eye. Oh God, help me. So I'm not taking this color up as high. I'm still taking it up a little bit higher on my eyelid, but I'm not taking it as high as I've taken the pink. All right, so this is what the eyes look like thus far. Sorry if I was just yelling in the camera. But that's what the eyes look like thus far. So on the same brush, I'm going to go in with this deeper, this is more of a reddy orange here. Where am I? I'm going to go on with this redder orange, and I'm going to start packing that even tighter in my crease. All right, and to deepen that up even a little more, I'm going to go in with this color here, and I'm going to take that very lightly, and I'm really going to tightly pack that into my crease. And I'm just putting a little tiny bit on the tip of my brush. Now I do want to say that I am really taking my time and really trying to blend these colors out because I want it to be kind of seamless, but at the same time very focused, if that makes any sense at all. All right, so now is the hard part. I am going to cut my crease, and I'm going to be using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer, if I can find it in my new drawers. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my crease. I'm going to be using my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I am going to be doing this off camera just because I'm literally going to have my forehead in the camera, and I don't think you guys need to be that close. I mean, I love you, but we don't know each other like that, really. All right, crease is cut. That would be both of them, not just the one. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start packing some color in. I'm going to start off with a yellow in the inside corner of my eye. So I'm going to be using my ColourPop E1 brush. It's this little packer brush here. And I'm going to be going in with the yellow in the bottom left corner. And I'm just going to pack that on my inner corner of my eye. All right, next I'm going to go in on the middle of my lid with this blue here. And I'm kind of debating on whether or not I want to do the shimmer, but in the picture, that color definitely looks like it's going to be the one that I want to use. I'm going in with a different brush now. This is my EcoTools Shade and Define brush, I'm using the shade end, obviously. And I'm going to put that blue right next to the yellow. And I'm kind of patting that color just in between the yellow and the blue, just to kind of help to smooth out that transition just a little bit with my finger, and then going back in with the brush and doing just a little bit of additional shading with it. All right, next I'm going in with my Blend and Smudge EcoTools brush, and I'm taking the floofy end, and I'm gonna go in with, just taking a look at my reference picture, I'm gonna go in with this really pretty purple here, whoop, this one right here, and I'm gonna be pretty light with it because I don't want it to like overpower the eye look. And I'm just going to be focusing this on my outer corner. I'm bringing that color around into my crease as well. Just trying to smoke this out just a bit on the outside corner of my eye. And then bringing it just about halfway into my crease. This is turning out to be a super colorful eye. That's actually kind of pretty. I like that. I don't know if I'd do it on the day-to-day, but it's still pretty. And I'm just playing around with makeup, really. Doesn't have to be that serious, does it? Why, hello. I didn't see you there. Okay, so that's the purple done. I am not 100% sure how I feel about this eye. I think it's really pretty. I think it's really colorful. It's just not something that I would typically do, but again, I am just playing around and it is just makeup. All right, so I'm gonna put on my foundation, concealer, and then powder my face, and then I'm gonna come back and do my bottom lash line, and I'm still not quite sure about how I want to do it, so hang around. For foundation, I forgot to say, I'm using the Rimmel 25 Hour Lasting Finish Foundation. I wore this the other day, and my husband even commented, and he was like, I really like the way that your foundation looks today. So I was like, okay. He never comments on my makeup. He's always like, I think you always look beautiful. And I'm like, yes, but I have makeup on my face, so I'd like to know, does it look good or do I look like a piece of trash? Alright, so that is my foundation, concealer, contour, and blush done. So now I'm going to go along my bottom lash line and just kind of start incorporating some of these other colors that I've got on top of my eye. Now what I think I might do is leave it actually kind of dark. So I think I might do like the purple and the blue on the bottom and maybe have like a bit of the pink on the inside, or even maybe use one of my the Stila Magnificent Metals on the inside corner just to kind of brighten that up a little bit. Not quite sure yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my EcoTools Blend and Smudge brush. I'm going to go into the other side this time, into my smudge side. I'm going to take that purple that I've used on the outside corner and kind of connect those two underneath. Ooh, that's pretty. I really like this pink because, or this purple, because it's almost like when you put it on, it almost goes kind of pink on the skin. It's really pretty color. I love the way that it kind of does that little change to it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on the other side of my Shade and Define brush, which is the pointed tip of the brush. I'm gonna go into that blue and I'm gonna hug that blue into my lower lash line. Oh, that's super pretty. I like that color combo together. Now with a smaller brush, I'm going to use one of my little crappy L'Oreal brushes. And I'm going to go in with this shimmery gold shade here. And I'm going to use that to highlight my inner tear duct. And I actually brought that up into the yellow that I had on my eye already. And that's really brightened up that yellow there. So I'm quite happy with that decision. So now I'm just going to line my eyes, and I'm going to be using a retractable eyeliner that I haven't used before from NYX. It's this, it's the color Gypsy Blue. I thought that like that word wasn't an acceptable term to use anymore, but I guess, you know, that might be a bit of a too dark of a blue. Let's see. I also have this jumbo eye pencil, which is super bright. It's in the color Peacock, which is this, I think that's the one we're gonna go with Peacock. So it's this monster pencil here, and I'm just gonna line my waterline with it. That's really, really pretty. Like, I'm just looking at it on the monitor, and it's just, these colors are just so nice together. And I mean, nature is the best palette, or the best way to look at what colors really go well with each other, I find. But it's how you interpret how those go, and I think that this has turned out really pretty. So I'm just gonna pop on some mascara and some lippy, and then we are done. So guys, this is my final look. I am super pleased with the way it came out. I think the colors have played really well together. My technique, of course, could be better, but I think for what I was trying to do and what I was kind of envisioning, I think that I did a pretty damn good job. So pretty excited with the way it looks. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.